Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about this AMD card. And guys, what's the point of this card? NVIDIA is releasing their cards soon. It will be 8GB 4060 Ti and soon later 4060 non-Ti 8GB and later on the 16GB of VRAM. So what's the point of this card? Is AMD crazy? What are they doing? Look, this article saying that this card's supposed to cost $300. I hope so, because that's the only price that makes any sense, and I hope it comes close to $200. I've got another article that says that the card in France is expected to cost €350. Like, are they crazy? I mean, I hope it's just a rumor. Everything is a rumor. Even the card is still a rumor. Even if the photos exist of this card, they can still cancel the card, and maybe that's the best way to proceed. Because 350, I don't know how they can justify it. Maybe they have good reason. Maybe somebody in the company have a brain damage and they feel sorry for the guy. But even then, they're supposed to replace the person who can take market share and who can take healthy decision for the company and for us as well. Because we need strong AMD. I keep saying that we need strong AMD to compete with NVIDIA, to put pressure on them. Even if you love NVIDIA and planning to buy NVIDIA, you want this card to do well, because otherwise NVIDIA will start charging $1,000 for a mid-range cards. They're very close to that at the moment. Please, AMD. And because I'm a professional, I prepared my slides. So, bullet points. Is AMD making a mistake with these prices? Definitely. That's like crazy. What does this card achieve? Of course, for them making money, but what does it give to us? Does it give better performance, better price? What does it do? Because look at that. Look at this. Newegg in dollars. 6600 XT. $260, 220 for non-XT version, 6600, 8GB, that's still 8GB. This one below $200. At what price this new card needs to be sold to compete with this card here? Imagine the company releasing a card that is worse than the own product from 2 years ago. Imagine, like the brain damage. That's the only explanation. I cannot think of anything else. If they release the new card that is more expensive than the last generation and offer nothing new, because there won't be frame generation, for example, or DLSS like NVIDIA, there's still the same FSR and similar in ray tracing. And this price bracket doesn't offer ray tracing really. There's no ray tracing. It's not enough performance for that. 6650, let's just still below $300. Imagine their own product crashing them in benchmarks and price to performance. Like perfect PR for NVIDIA. Like NVIDIA has 90% market share, and I think they plan to take more, and maybe AMD will give them. And I've got Tech Power Up, and of course this card is still rumored. Again, even if we know the boxes, how the box looks like, how the card looks like, we saw the photo, the card still can be cancelled, so it's still a rumor. But these details are very, very convincing. And according to this relative performance chart, 7600 is still weaker than 3060 from NVIDIA. Like, well, not weaker, like the same performance from last generation. So what does it do? And it's still weaker than 6600 XT. Imagine this card will be cheaper, less expensive. It will be a laughing stock. That would be a laughing stock. Let me bring back my bullet points. So achieve probably nothing. Price, probably crazy, probably like AMD. You know what AMD stands for? Not advanced microchip devices or whatever. No, always massive disappointment. And I'm afraid so. And guys, just a disclaimer. I own AMD. I have AMD CPU and GPU. So I'm not NVIDIA shield. I want them to do well. But what they're doing, they're not doing well. Relative performance, it will be a joke. They have special close relationship with TSMC. Did you know that? They have better deals than NVIDIA. They're bigger customers than NVIDIA. So they have close relationship, and TSMC can offer them better deals than to NVIDIA. So they can have really good prices. But AMD doesn't want to give us good prices. I think I don't know what they think. I really don't know. They're doing quite well, like in general, AMD doing quite well. It's just the PC GPU that doing horrible. And I cannot see any justification, because they have good CEO, they know what they're doing in everything else, in CPU, in corporate market, they're doing really well. They get the console market, they're like gaming king actually, because of the consoles. And they losing so badly on the PC GPUs market. insane. AMD had never better opening to take the market share because people are so upset with NVIDIA, like they feel almost abused, like it's abusing the relationship. You are buying a card and you believe in, oh, that will be enough for 2 years. This VRAM is plenty. And in 2 years, the games require more VRAM. NVIDIA didn't give enough. And you feel, no, it's not NVIDIA. It's the games are just really badly optimized. And the games are badly optimized, but they always were. But it wasn't such a big problem before because we had upgrades every generation. We had 8 gigabytes of VRAM on 1070, like many years ago from NVIDIA. And many years later, they still releasing 8 gigabytes of VRAM cards. What AMD should do? Well, my thinking is they should focus on the business side. Of course, they should make better cards, but they do okay cards. But they should focus on finding a way to sell those cards, to promote those cards, to name those cards. Like instead of like raster performance, let's call it real performance. Just start renaming stuff, like rebrand. Call 7060 like 7500. So this card will never be compared to 4060 because when this card will be compared to 4060, it will be destroyed. And people compare by name. People do that. I thought everybody compare by price, but no. People compare by name as well. So imagine, like, rename those cards and they offer better performance than NVIDIA's cards with similar naming. Then people start thinking, okay, AMD maybe it's more expensive, but it's stronger. Imagine the shift in this perception of AMD just being cheaper, just weaker but cheaper. No, if they rename, just change the number, they will shift that to, okay, they are more expensive, but they are better. Because at the moment, they're just going crazy. They push everything to 90 range. Like the next generation card, I guess, will be like that. 8900 XT, 8900 XTX, 8900 XTX, or then will be not enough numbers. You always have 50s now. 8950 XT. So you can have like 6 cards and all of them in 8900 range. Because that's where they're going. Guys, please let me know in the comments below what you think. What AMD should do, at what price this card makes sense. Should they start changing the naming? What should they do? Because the counter argument is that if they lower the names, like the numbers, you cannot sell them so high. And I understand the argument, maybe they should lower the price. But I think even if they keep the prices, it's still better just to lower the names. Because at the moment, it's like, it feels like cheap, like Chinese knockoffs. Turbo Extra Plus, like with the stupid naming. Because this naming becomes stupid. It's like becoming like a joke. So yeah, please let me know in the comments below what you think. What AMD should do, at what price you would be happy to buy this card. Or even if you don't need this card, to recommend your friends this card. At what price it makes sense. What AMD should do. And don't forget, smash the like and maybe subscribe. That would be nice. And thank you for watching.